Hello everyone, my name is Darius Young, and this is another project update on my Cyborg character that I've been modeling for quite some time now. The modeling is finished, and what I'm showing you now, however, are the textures. Yes, that's right, Darius has finally figured out how to texture. You see, I got the paint, the muscle fiber textures on there. Let's give my computer a minute to stop being a derp. If you would, okay, there we go. So, yes, I have finally figured out the secrets of texturing, so now I can actually teach it to you guys. And so my modeling shadow series will actually have texturing in it. I can show you guys how I texture now and how you can do it easily without going into cycles. This is the regular Blender engine. Cycles is a bit more complicated because of all the nodes and whatnot. But Blender's texturing methods are a bit easier, at least to me, and so that is what I will be teaching you guys. So, I personally love these results. I also rigged my character, and you can also see that I redid his muscle fibers so that they could work properly with a rig. And so, I'll show you the inner workings of my character. Alright, let's turn that off. Go here. Let's turn the subdivisions to 0 for simplify. Alright, so now we can move around freely. Let's select our rig here. Whoops. Alright, so let's go also turn these deformed bones off because we don't need them. Don't need them. Alright, so let's Alt G, Alt R, Alt S. Alright, now let's turn my fingers back on so that I can fix that as well. Alright, so this is my character, and I have rigged him so his arms and such moved up. I also got better at rigging. I'm going to be showing you all some tips you can use so that you all can improve in it as well, because it is awesome what I figured out. And basically what I figured out how to do is you see this, whoops, see my computer's being a derp again. But here, you see this shoulder bone right here? Um, Let me see. Okay, so I'll put this in the bone group real quick just so that I'll put both of these in the bone group. All right, so now we can see these. All right. So now watch what happens when I move the hand bone. The shoulder bone follows it. So I get nice deformation along there. So see when I move the hand up, the shoulder bone moves up also, which is beyond useful. I have duplicated this on both sides because of my bossliness. And you still maintain the normal shoulder deformation. Because I use the pitch boy rig, I have wonderful, wonderful shaped face deformation in here. I mean, it's just beautiful what you can do with the pitch boy rig. I encourage everyone to get this rig because it's so beyond useful. Like in order, you're still gonna have to learn the basics of rigging in order to make the modifications that I did. However, you know, this is a great arsenal to your rigging set once you've, already mastered rigging, which I suggest you do first, so that if you find some problems with this rig, you can, change it yourself. So you see, in this, the face that I used is from Make Human, which is another excellent program that you also check out. I modified this character's face in that program, and then I brought it over to Blender. After I exported it, I just got his face, deleted the body, and put it on this character. So yeah, let me face. You can see I've rigged the eyes properly. And what's cool about this is the eyelids actually follow the direction of the eyes, like, you know, they naturally would. There we go. So yeah, I have completely rigged my character. The legs too. Huh. Well, something must have happened there, but I guess I can show you some of the rigging process, because my computer's been crashing a lot lately. So I had rigged it all before. I just assumed that it stayed that way. Evidently, that's not the case. So I'll show you how I rigged this in just a second. All right, so basically, what I had to do for this whole thing was I first selected the mesh here, selected a bone, any bone, doesn't matter, hit Control P with automatic weights. Now this usually doesn't work, as you can see. So what I then do is select the mesh, and in my object data panel and under vertex groups, I click this black button and click delete all groups. Select the bone in the rig here, in the rig layer options. Turn on the deformation bones. Click these again. Control tab, go into weight paint mode. Now for these, I want these to deform like so. I want to map this. I want to map the top one to this bone, so I select that, hit T, make sure that first thing is to apply the mirror modifier on it, because I have not done that yet. As soon as my computer stops being a derp, there we go. Apply that, and now since I did that, I want to save my character, because my computer's been crashing a lot, because my computer is garbage, because it's only a inside core i3, which is utter garbage. I need a i5 or a i7. Hopefully one day I can get an i7, but right now I gotta stick with this piece of crap i3. Anyway, now that I did that, I can turn on x-axis mirror, make sure this is on mix, and then I just paint a little bit like that. Okay, then I tab into edit mode. These are already selected, but that's alright. Deselect those. I go in, select these, hit Control L, and I see things that still need to be selected, so I hit C and go over those, and Control L, and select some more. Control L, okay. And then do another check. Control L. Alright, now go to your object data panel. That's right. Then I hit assign. And so now when I tab, you can see that's assigned properly. Now I have to do the same thing for that other side. So I select it, or actually move the foot first. So let's move the foot first, like that. Okay. Select the thigh, and paint a little bit. Tab into edit mode, A to deselect, B to box select everything. Control L. Computer's being a derp, but it's okay, because This is just a demonstration, not a tutorial video anyway. Come on. There we go. Alright. So, it's probably been acting like this because this is a really high res mesh. And I was scared to like go over and retopologize it to make it lower res and just bake all this before because I hadn't figured out how to texture. But now I do. Since I do know how to texture properly, I might consider doing that. But for now, I'm just go about it the normal way. I'm gonna assign these to thigh R. There we go. So now that's properly assigned. So then I select the calf bone and paint all of that. So then I'm going to go to my modifiers tab, turn on these two options for the rig so that that's easier for me. Deselect, beat a box select all this crap. Control L. Then click assign. That's probably mapped to something else back here as well. Yep. So with that selected, I'm going to remove that. And there we go. And I want to select this too. Hit Control L. Make sure all this is selected. And hit assign. There I go. I want to select that bone here. Tab in the edit mode. A to deselect, B to box select the whole thing. Assign. Stop being a derp. You derp-tastical bat. And hit assign. And there we go. So, that's pretty much how I've rigged this entire dude. So, hit Control Tab Z. I see that's mapped properly. Then, these are a bit easier to rig. First things first, though. Just apply that. Select the bone, any bone. Control P. Automatic weights. There we go. See, those are simple to rig. Now everything works properly. Now, still got my regular foot rotations. Rotates on the heel nicely. I'm just really, really proud of this rig. I'm actually really proud of myself, to be honest, because it took so much effort to complete this project, and so I'm very proud of myself because I've never made a character this detailed before, ever, and even as detailed as it is, it can be more detailed, and I know it can, and so if I ever make something like this again, my goal is to take this to the next level because these details, while it makes it look detailed, are actually, just for show. Like, I want to start making details that actually matter to the form. But I'm going to be happy with this because this is awesome. So, that's it for my project update. My computer's still being a derp, but I'm sorry about that. We're just gonna have to bear with it. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna just tell you guys right now again. No way am I making a tutorial on this. Why? Because this took way too effing long to make. And I'm pretty sure you guys not only would have a hard time following me, but we're running into so many especially if you're a beginner. Like if I were ever make a tutorial on this, it would have to be for advanced to intermediate users because it's just too much. You know, if you're a beginner, you shouldn't even be attempting this. You have to build your way up. You know, so yeah. Sorry about that if you're a beginner, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I know it's been a lack of videos, but if you saw my channel update, you know why. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it so that you can know why there's been a lack of videos, so that you can not be upset with Darius and yeah, all that good stuff. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day.